The Cosmic Sword, Steve's final battle with Herobrine. In a universe far beyond the realms of Minecraft, there existed a sword unlike any other. A cosmic diamond sword forged not by human hands, but by the very forces of the universe. This mystical weapon was created by ancient beings who roamed the stars long before the creation of Minecraft. The sword pulsed with a mysterious energy, a radiant glow that could tear through the fabric of reality itself. The stories of the sword were passed down through the ages, whispered between realms. They spoke of a dark entity known as Herobrine, a malevolent force that existed within the depths of Minecraft, beyond the reach of ordinary players. His true power, however, had never been fully realized, until now. Herobrine was no mere glitch in the game's code. Over time, he had evolved, transforming into a being of pure malice. The legends claimed that he could slip between worlds, appearing in the real world, tearing apart anything in his path. He was not bound by the laws of the game anymore, no longer trapped in the blocks or landscapes of Minecraft. He was free, and he had set his eyes on the Cosmic Diamond Sword. Steve, the world's most famous player, had long been the hero of Minecraft. But the war against Herobrine had taken its toll on him. He had defeated countless mobs, explored the darkest caves, and survived the deadliest challenges. Yet he felt as though something was drawing him towards a new battle, one that would change everything. One evening, under a darkened sky, Steve noticed a strange light, a star far brighter than the others, streaking across the sky. It didn't fall like a normal meteorite. Instead, it hovered for a moment before crashing into the ground, sending a shockwave through the earth. Steve, curious and cautious, ventured into the forest where the light had landed. The air felt charged with an unnatural energy, and as he approached the crater where the star had fallen, a strange object lay before him, a glowing crystal, pulsating with a soft blue light. As he reached out to touch it, the crystal split open, revealing the Cosmic Diamond Sword inside. The sword hummed with ancient energy, as if it recognized Steve. He gripped its hilt, feeling an immediate surge of power rush through his body. But even as Steve marveled at its beauty, he felt a presence watching him, a familiar, dark presence. Herobrine. Without warning, the sky darkened and Herobrine appeared before Steve, his eyes glowing with an unnatural fire. His very presence distorted the air, as though the world itself feared his existence. "So you think you can defeat me with a mere sword?" Herobrine's voice was a deep, guttural growl, resonating from all directions at once. "I am beyond the realms of Minecraft now. I am the void that consumes everything." Steve stood firm, his grip tightening around the sword. "I've faced worse than you, Herobrine. If you want this sword, you'll have to take it from me." Herobrine laughed, his laugh echoing in the distance, reverberating off the trees and rocks around them. "Fool, I do not need to take the sword. I will simply destroy you." With a snap of his fingers, Herobrine conjured dark tendrils from the ground, twisting and writhing like snakes. They lunged at Steve, but with a swift motion, Steve swung the Cosmic Diamond Sword, slicing through them like butter. The sword pulsed with cosmic energy, and with every strike, Herobrine's forces weakened. The battle between Steve and Herobrine raged on. The air crackled with energy as Herobrine summoned more creatures, monsters from the deepest corners of Minecraft, shadows that clawed at the very fabric of reality. But Steve, empowered by the Cosmic Diamond Sword, held his ground. Herobrine's frustration grew as Steve dismantled every attack, his sword glowing brighter with each passing moment. Herobrine, growing desperate, twisted the world around them, bending the environment in unnatural ways. Reality itself began to warp as the ground trembled and the sky turned black. "You cannot win, Steve," Herobrine shouted, his voice distorted and maddened. "I am beyond your comprehension. I exist everywhere and nowhere. You are nothing." Steve felt the weight of Herobrine's words, but with the sword in his hand, he knew he couldn't stop. This wasn't just a battle for survival, it was a battle for the universe itself. With a battle cry, Steve charged at Herobrine, slashing through the air with the Cosmic Diamond Sword. In a final, devastating blow, Steve swung the sword with all his might. The blade cut through the air with a deafening crack, and as it made contact with Herobrine, a shockwave of cosmic energy erupted. sending a brilliant blue light into the sky. Herobrine screamed in agony as his form shattered into a million glowing fragments, his dark essence dissipating into the void. The ground fell silent, the twisted reality that Herobrine had created slowly unraveled, returning to its natural state. Steve stood alone, panting and covered in sweat. The sword, now dimmed, slipped from his grip and vanished into the air, leaving behind only a faint echo of its power. Steve knew the battle was over, but a lingering feeling remained. Herobrine was gone, but the cosmic forces that created the sword could still be watching, waiting for the next dark entity to emerge. The universe had a strange way of maintaining balance, and in the stillness of the forest, Steve couldn't help but wonder, was this truly the end?